Hello, good day everyone. Raj here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share to you a book about transportation in different places, written by Adrianna Morganelli. From rickshaws and rowboats to camels and cargo ships, this dynamic title looks at the different ways people things move from. Our global community. The world is a huge place. In fact, people live in about 200 countries around the world. Each country is made up of many communities. A community is a group of people that live, work, and play in the same area. You are part of your local community. You and everyone else on Earth make up a much larger community, a global community. Alike and different. Everyone in our global community is connected. Learning how people in different places live shows us how. This helps us understand how we are the same, what things make us different, and the ways in which we depend on each other. Transportation is a movement of people and things from one place to another. In this book, you will learn about the different kinds of transportation people use around the world. The map below shows some examples. From place to place. People around the world use transportation every day. This is one thing we all have in common. People use transportation to visit family and friends, go to school or work, and go to stores to buy things they need. Sometimes people use transportation to travel to places far away, such as other cities or countries. Planes help people travel long distances to connect with other people in the global community. Many machines. People use different vehicles to get from place to place. Vehicles are machines that carry people and things such as bicycles, cars, planes, and boats. Some vehicles are made to travel on land, while others are made to travel in water or through the air. People use different kinds of vehicles depending on the places they live and where they need to go. In India, roads are crowded, so many people ride bicycles. These children ride in a vehicle called a cycle rickshaw to get to school. In the city, the community a person lives in affects the kind of transportation they use. Cities or urban areas are communities where a lot of people lived and worked close together. People often walked or ride bicycles to get around. To travel farther distances in cities, many people drive cars, motorcycles, or other vehicles. Too many vehicles, however, can cause the roads to become crowded. The fumes or smoke from most vehicles also pollutes the air. Roads in cities are usually covered with a layer or hard material called pavement. Paved roads are smooth to drive on. Many people use the subway to get to school or work in Bangkok, Thailand. Moving many people. To cut down the number of vehicles on city roads, many cities around the world provide public transportation. This means transportation that moves many people at one time. Buses and subways are types of public transportation. A subway is a kind of underground train that travels on tracks. Buses and subways stop at certain spots along their routes to let people get on or off of. Out of the city. Rural communities are in the country far away from cities. Most homes and buildings are spread far apart. People usually drive vehicles to get from place to place because it is too far to walk. Roads in the country are made of dirt or stones and are often rough and bumpy. Many people in the country drive pickup trucks, off-road vehicles, or tractors. These vehicles have tires that grip uneven road surfaces better than cars. Tractors are vehicles used to move farm equipment from one place to another. Surrounding land. Landforms or the shape of land around communities can affect the kinds of transportation people use. In mountain communities, the land is on a steep slope. Sometimes there are only rocky paths instead of roads. This makes transportation difficult. In Peru, people often use animals such as alpacas and llamas to carry people and heavy loads down narrow mountain paths. Today, most people cross the desert in vehicles, but in Morocco, some still use camels. A camel's body is suited for travel over the hot, sandy, waterless land. Climate. The climate of a place can also affect the kinds of transportation people use. Climate is the usual weather in an area. Nunavut in northern Canada has a very good climate. Ice and snow cover the ground for most of the year. There are few roads in Nunavut. Many people use snowmobiles to travel over the snow and ice. A snowmobile or smallmobile is a sled with skis and a motor. Greenland also has a very cold climate. Snowmobiles are a common form of transportation here too. Riding in the rain. Many places in a warmer climates have only two seasons each year, a dry season and a rainy season. In parts of India, a lot of rain falls during certain times of the year. The rain sometimes floods the streets. People cannot walk or drive cars on the flooded streets. When this happens, some people use rafts or small boats to get from place to place. During the rainy season in Thailand, people often use motorized vehicles called tuk-tuks. These covered vehicles protect passengers from the wet weather. Goods around the globe. Transportation is also used to move goods. Goods are things that can be bought or sold. They can be things that people grow, such as fruits and vegetables. Goods can also be things that people make, such as clothes and toys. Most communities cannot make or grow all the goods they need. Some goods must come from cities or countries outside the community. In Australia, trucks called road trains are used to carry goods to faraway communities. Some road trains are so long they have 62 wheels. Moving goods by truck. Trucks that have trailers carry goods from city to city. A trailer is a box that can hold a lot of goods. Some goods need to be carried in special vehicles. Food that can spoil are carried in refrigerated trucks to keep them cool. Trucks that move animals such as cows have trailers with holes to provide air and special floors to prevent the animals from slipping. Tanker. Tanker trailers carry liquids such as gasoline and fuel oil. This tanker is delivering gasoline to a gas station. On the water. Boats carry people to and from places that are near water. In Italy, the city of Venice is made up of 117 small islands. Instead of rowboats or roadways, the city is connected by waterways called canals. People that live there get around their own small boats or a ferries called water buses. Ferries are used in many places around the world. Some ferries carry only people, while others carry people and their cars too. The Staten Island Ferry carries 70,000 people a day from New York City. From ship to shore. Ships are large boats that carry people or goods over long distances. Ships bring goods across oceans and lakes and along canals and rivers. Some goods need to be carried in special kinds of ships. Tankers are ships made to carry liquids such as oil. Refrigerated ships called reefers are used to keep meats, fruits, and vegetables fresh. Container ships carry goods packed into large metal boxes. Cranes move the containers to and from the ship. Trains on tracks. Trains move people and goods over tracks on land. Passenger trains carry people to different cities and countries. Some countries in Asia and Europe have high-speed trains. These trains run between major cities and move much faster than regular trains. A high-speed train connects the countries of England and France, which are separated by water. The train runs for more than 30 miles or 50 kilometers through an underwater tunnel called the Channel Tunnel or the Channel. The longest train route in the world is more than 6,000 miles or 9,000 kilometers long across Russia. Bringing goods to your community. A different kind of train moves goods between communities. Freight is a word used to describe goods being transported. A freight train can have hundreds of cars connected together. Each car is a container for goods such as foods, oils, animals, cars, and other items. Trains can travel over long distances and move more people and goods than cars or trucks. Fewer cars and trucks on the road creates less pollution. Some goods require special kinds of cars. These tractors are carried on flat cars. The rounded tanks cars are carrying oil. In the air. Flying is the fastest form of transportation. Airplanes and helicopters are used to transport people and goods quickly over long distances. Passenger airplanes can carry hundreds of people at one time. Airplanes travel to places all over the world. Helicopters can carry only a few people, but they can land in areas that airplanes and other vehicles cannot. Helicopters can be used to rescue people stranded or trapped on a mountain. These airplanes can fly up to 555 passengers between big cities such as Paris, France, Hong Kong, and China. Large and small. Instead of passengers, some large airplanes carry goods known as cargo to different places around the world. Bush planes are small airplanes that are used to bring both people and goods to hard-to-reach communities such as islands or rural areas. Bush planes have special parts so they can land, take off on water or snow. These children are helping unload a bush plane that is delivering goods to their remote community in Alaska. There you have it, boys and girls. I hope you have learned something today. Thank you so much for watching my video. Till next time, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, comment, and share my videos to your friends and families. Bye!